Hello, Perry Tipler Middle School and South Park Middle School. This is Jackie with the American Heart Association finishing up our vaping unit. So we are going to start out this lesson or this video by sharing. I wanted to share with you a short video of two students, again, from the Minneapolis, Minnesota area who vaped and kind of why they started, kind of what they saw. One was an athlete, what he saw when he started vaping, and really they're speaking from their heart to you. So let's check out this video.
I'm Will. I'm a senior in high school right now, 17.
I'm Claire. I'm 16. I'm a junior.
I was 14 when I started vaping. I had smoked cigarettes before for a while. So when they were like, hey, it's the same thing, it's just safer, it's fine, it's like water vapor, there's less nicotine, none of those things are true. So I tried it, and the first thing you notice is how much smoother it feels. It doesn't feel as dangerous as a cigarette does.
Yeah, so for me, I've always been like kind of a goody-goody. I've never been the type to like think to use or like engage in rebellious behaviors. Well, I started vaping when I was probably in 8th or 9th grade. It started through sports, honestly, just people on my team, like that was who I was with most of my time. I didn't like it at first, it hurt, I coughed, I was like, this is icky. Like I was like, it's not my thing.
I mean, as I've gotten more and more into this, I have also noticed how little people know. People will confidently say things that are not correct. Strawberry menthol was my favorite. It tasted like candy, and it had like the cool sensation from menthol.
I think that we need to deal with a bigger issue with this whole vaping epidemic. I think we need to deal with mental health and the reason why people are using. Personally, for me, vaping was a way to have something else like use to cope with my mental health, to cope with my depression, to cope with my anxiety. Why I want to do this video is to like tell people that like you may think it's not going to get out of hand, but it will. And you may think that it's only like this day and I'll quit after this week.
For me, my motivation is mostly to prevent people from succumbing to the mental illness that is addiction, to becoming dependent on a chemical. I felt like my voice might be important because I think it's often overlooked how much a part mental health plays in addiction. People don't seem to know that it's not always a for fun thing. A lot of the times it is a coping mechanism, an escape. I'm diagnosed with depression and anxiety, and it's been a really difficult thing in my life. So when I was introduced to nicotine, it was like, hey, it's this chemical that makes you feel better. And I was in a place where I didn't even care about my own health. It seemed like a win-win. I was hurting myself and feeling better at the same time. When I first started, I was a cross-country runner and cross-country skier. I was on varsity in cross-country skiing in 8th grade. I loved it, but my lung capacity was never the same. After I started, it felt like I was getting out of shape, but I knew I wasn't. Like I was wondering why these hills were leaving me more out of breath than they used to. And I didn't put 2 and 2 together for months. The scary thing is, it's so new that there hasn't been time for long-term studies. So really, we don't know what it does to people.
I got to the point where I would go through 3 pods a day, which would be, like my pods held about like 2 milliliters. And so 2 milliliters of juice, if you like look it up, is equivalent to like a pack of cigarettes worth of nicotine. And so technically I was inhaling 3 packs worth of nicotine. I had no idea. Like, I didn't know that there was that much in what I was using. I got so scared, but I was too scared to tell anyone that this was happening to me because I knew I was gonna get in trouble. I hated it, and yet the addiction was so strong that I kept using. And my parents, they did not have the reaction I thought. Like, I thought that they were gonna get so mad. Like, I thought that they were gonna be like, what the heck, Claire? Like, you need to, like, get your life together. Like, we thought you were so much better than this. But, like, no, my mom was like, she sat me down and I talked to my mom and my dad for, like, a solid, like, 2 hours. I get it. Other teens get it. Everyone around you gets it. Like, it is not easy. And life is not easy. Like, school's not easy. Friendships are not easy. But you need to make it through this hard point in your life so that you can have your future. And addictive chemicals aren't gonna help you get there. Like, addictive chemicals, they're gonna cause barriers. And whether or not you see it now, like, it's not gonna get you to where you wanna be.
All right, so what can you do? If you're on social media, feel free to write down or keep this video and share the hashtag quit lying and share with big vape companies to really tell the truth about that. Hey, you are targeting us, you are targeting teens. So that's one of the ways that you can get involved. The next is by taking the challenge to say no to smoking and vaping, which we'll go through here in a minute, and help connect others to this is quitting. All right, so for those of you who wish to take the challenge, both of your schools are Perry Tippler Middle School and South Park Middle School is signed up, so you are able to take this challenge. Please make sure an adult, a parent, guardian, whoever you live with at home is aware that you are taking this challenge. But if you want to take the challenge, what you will do is you will register online. So you will go to the website heart.org/AHC for American Heart Challenge. I'll also be getting the links to your teachers, but find your school. So for those of you at Perry Tippler, you will search for Perry Tippler. And for those of you at South Park, you will search for South Park. You will sign up. You will create your profile. You will choose a challenge. So there's actually 3 challenges that you have to choose from. So the first is obviously to say no to vaping or cigarette products. Second is to drink water, and the third is to exercise. So once you've created all of that, you will hit next. What it will then show you is that you can just copy and paste messages to challenge other people as well. You can send text messages through our app. American Heart Challenge is the name of our free app. Or you can email or post on social media, whatever it might be, to encourage other people also to live a vape-free lifestyle. Your teachers will be able to see if you go on and do take that challenge. And we are just really grateful to each and every one of you for living a no vape lifestyle. So thank you for your time through these last few videos. I hope that you learned a couple of new things, and we'll really kind of take it to heart and share with other people the dangers of vaping. And I wish you all a well and healthy spring and summer. And I want to thank you again for all of your time. So have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much. Bye.